Alright, so I don't think I need to tell you that TikTok ads are bad. But you see, for someone like me, they are also a amazing source of content. Or at least that's what I thought. But you see, I ended up getting way more than I bargained for, because not only did I realize just how hypocritical both TikTok and YouTube are when it comes to the type of ads they show versus the type of content that they allow on their platforms. Seriously, I can't show you some of this stuff uncensored unless I want to get banned to the Shadow Realm. But I also ended up uncovering a whole new meta of scam TikToks. So we're gonna be getting into all that. And I'm not gonna waste any more of your time. But before I get into this garbaggio that's been squirted out onto my For You page, don't forget to like, subscribe, maybe comment if you feel like it. Please, I'm desperate. And let's just get into the depths of TikTok ad. Can I even say this early in the video? So I've categorized these into 4, but really just 3 categories. We've got cringe ads, a whole category dedicated just to this random shitty mobile game that I kept getting ads for some reason. False advertising at number 3, and number 4 is straight up scams, which aren't actually ads because surprisingly enough, I couldn't find any ads that seem to be outright scams. We will start with the cringe ads, because those are the least outright evil. So I don't know what the f this is even an ad for, because it's just, there's no link, there's no product being advertised, it's just a weird, shitty AI video.
Your tongue is great. What are you doing? Oh, it's cottage.
Well, 3 years in jail, and you're still thinking your parents will come and pick you up? Pick you up?
Gloria, your family's here, pick you up.
You little monster! You've been bullying Sophie this whole time, and now you attack your grandma?
Amazing acting. Wonderful. Leonardo DiCaprio? Nothing compared to this. Second of all, I'm just gonna point out that this shit looks disgusting. You put way too much shit on the screen, bro. Also, don't forget my broskios. If you say f in your YouTube video, or if you dares to say the word kill in your TikTok. Oh no, we can't have that on this family-friendly platform. The rest of this doesn't matter. It's just basically edgy Darman.
Show you this super fun game I've been playing. When I first started, my village looked like this, literally just one tiny house. But after chopping some trees and building stuff, it slowly turned into this amazing village. Pretty cool, right? And it's actually way easier than it looks. You should totally try it too. Download it now and start building your own village. Cookie Run Kingdom. Play now.
Bro didn't give a Bro didn't give a which I can kind of respect, you know, get that bag, but at the same time, I'm also like, bro, they're paying you, and you can't even be fucked to, like, just reach deep down and pretend to be slightly excited about this product you're shilling. Also, this is a YouTube ad, because yes, there are YouTube ads in here. Yes, they are just as bad as the TikTok ads, don't worry.
Zoo City, download for free.
Okay, like I'm gonna put aside the whole furry shit. So, this is always my thing when it comes to games like this is, why the f did they advertise it like this? Well, I mean, I know why. It's to try and horny bait you into playing the game. Anyways, I get why these companies advertise their games like this. But what I don't get is all the people that actually play these games. Because, like, the ad doesn't show any gameplay. The ad basically doesn't tell you anything other than the game's got furries, and you can maybe have sex with the furries. Guarantee you, by the way, bullshit. Not actually in the game, but anyways. But, like, it doesn't actually show any gameplay. So, like, why get the app?
I thought I had a really strong vocabulary until I downloaded Elevate and took the placement test. The 70 percentile isn't bad, but it's not as high as I expected. So I started playing Elevate's award-winning brain games just 5 minutes a day, and I'm already in the 85th percentile. I'm infinitely more comfortable using more complex words and phrases, and have actually started phasing out words like literally and other filler words. You might think you have a killer vocabulary, but you won't know until you take the placement test. So find out how your vocab compares to your peers. Download Elevate today and take the placement test.
First of all, brain training app? The ad is just about vocab. So what the f do you mean brain training app? What the f is it training my brain? Second of all, I'm gonna say it, apps like this are bullshit, okay? you're not gonna get smarter by using an app like this. First of all, who gives a shit? Why would I give a shit about having a better vocabulary? Who gives a shit? What, so I can pretend that I'm smarter because I'm... Hold on, what the f*** were the examples they were f***ing giving again? Ooh, yes, I would love to use words such as encumber and... What the f*** else? Collect. Who the f*** doesn't know what collect means? First of all, I would like to point out the f***ing stupid little awards they have at the end. Apple's App of the Year. What the f*** does that even mean? App Store ratings mean f***ing nothing. I mean, Raid Shadow Legends has like a 5 out of 5 or something. Raid Shadow Legends is not a 5 out of 5 game. Unless you're looking to sponsor me, Raid Shadow Legends. If you're willing to sponsor me, I'll delete this video because I like money. And Google's editor's choice? What the f*** does that mean? Who are these editors? What does it mean to be the editor's choice? And I know, these awards in reality mean nothing. You can probably buy these awards. The only reason that apps like this have awards like that is just so they can slap it in their ads. Alright, so what's up next?
Oh my goodness!
So here we have Nikki. I will not be able to show you these ads uncensored because there's a lot of ass and tits.
Collect over 100 alluring, beautiful anime girls to fight with you in this post-apocalyptic world.
Well, okay, at least they're not trying to hide what this is. They are very much just telling you, yeah, we know why you're playing, you fucking gooner. I don't really have a problem with gooner games. Like, I genuinely don't. Do you know what I have a problem with? I have a problem with the fact that these ads, right, they can get away with showing stuff that we genuinely immediately demonetized any video on YouTube. Immediately get any TikTok taken down, right? But the ads, they can get away with it. And yeah, I know why. They literally pay TikTok and YouTube to get away with it, but even still, it's the hypocrisy. It's the hypocrisy that I do not like. I get demonetized for daring to swear a tiny little bit too much in a video. Meanwhile, shit like this can genuinely just be borderline and they can get away with it. Second up, we have got Enigma of Sepia is its own category because I kept getting ads for them. And again, it's basically the same, you know, it's very, very obviously horny baiting, you know. Also very clearly just basically a gambling app with hot waifus. That's not why I want to talk about this one, because this one very obviously uses gender-bent versions of also copyrighted characters. Like, you got gender-bent Denji, gender-bent Roy Mustang, gender-bent Dio, you know? I don't get how these fucking companies can get away with that. And I guess technically, maybe they can get away with it in this case because it's gender-bent version, so it's like, well, it's technically not the same character, but even still. Next up, we got a much more questionable category, that being false advertising. This is one I kept getting ads for. Dark War Survival. I have 3 of these ads. And you're gonna see, yeah, none of the ads are the same at all. Same game, none of the ads are the same. I want to point out a scummy tactic that a couple of their ads did, where it starts out pretending to be an actual TikTok, right? And then they quickly mask off. Hey, actually, it's an ad. Second of all, there is no actual gameplay here. All of this is AI generated bullshit. If you look closely, you can tell it's AI generated. This isn't real gameplay. That, I think, is genuinely false advertising. And also, just scummy, even if it legally isn't false advertising.
Say this, Dark War plays just like the ads and the gameplay is 100% real.
The balls on these fuckers, the fucking balls to just stare you right in the face basically and say, yeah, we know people have figured us out, but you're still stupid enough to play the game anyways, you stupid dumb f***. And again, gameplay is completely different from the previous gameplay that they showed off, and also, it's very obviously not real gameplay. This is not only scummy, but I think this could genuinely be fucking illegal. Allegedly. I want to make it clear, this is all my opinion. You can't fucking sue me, Dark War Survival. You can't sue me, because it's alleged. This is just my opinion. But remember, kids, while this is highly scummy and genuinely kind of questionable in the legality department, this still isn't the worst of TikTok. Because next up, we got the actual straight-up scams. Now, again, these aren't ads, but these were scams that I found organically on TikTok. So, first of all, we've got this highly questionable ad. It's basically like some, I guess, stock investment thing, except it also has a AI auto trade function, which I'm gonna tell you a secret. The stock market is already kind of bullshit, let's be real. Don't f***ing let AI trade stock for you. Don't do it, kids. That's how you lose all your money. Also, more importantly, this doesn't actually even link to an app. This links to something on Telegram. Now, the other thing I kept coming across was basically this thing where it was insert celebrity is giving you an opportunity. They're making a new platform, and all you have to do is sign up at this thing, and you'll get thousands of dollars or euros or whatever. Because I found this in a lot of different languages. I found one in Dutch, I found one in French, I'm pretty sure. And it's all from the exact same pages, right? They are all these pages with basically no followers, no likes, no nothing. The only thing they upload is these weird scam videos. Alright, it's like 4 in the morning. You wanna know what I just found? Yeah, exactly. I found one of these f***ing scams on f***ing YouTube Shorts. Great on YouTube. Exactly the same, basically, except it had Mr. Beast's AI generated voice. So they went the extra mile. And AI generated some bullshit. Great one, YouTube. Amazing. None of them linked to the same site either. None of them were trying, like, I think this is just, I guess, the meta. I guess these fucking weird gambling sites, I think they're gambling sites anyway, and that's only going off the name. I tried very hard to look into what the fuck these sites actually were. I couldn't find jack shit about them. Which I guess tracks with the fact that most of these videos have basically no views as well. Seriously, look at the numbers. It was everything ranging from Mr. Beast to Drake to fucking Trump and Elon Musk to Cristiano Ronaldo. I'm gonna assume you're a reasonably smart cookie, but even still, I'm gonna say it. Yeah, don't fall for this shit. If you fall for this shit, I'm gonna be real with you. You kind of deserve it, because holy shit, how do you fall for shit this obviously scams? So what have we learned today? Well, you see, we've learned first of all that TikTok ads and YouTube ads in general are bad. This is very riveting information. I'm sure you'll also be surprised to learn that water is in fact wet, as I think I've made clear by now. My main issue isn't necessarily the ads. I mean, yeah, we can be all think of the children, but like, I don't give a shit. I just don't give a shit about that stuff, you know? But my main problem is just the hypocrisy. Being all like, no, your content's not advertiser friendly because like you showed a little bit too much blood. And then it's like, well, these are the advertisers. Now, as for the scams, I'm not really gonna blame YouTube and TikTok for that, because it's pretty clear that these videos just kind of flew under the radar. So I'm not gonna be too harsh on them for that. Although I'm sure if I really tried, I could probably find scam videos that have like millions of views that are somehow also still up despite being obviously scams, but can't be bothered to put in more effort into this video than I already have, because I already have put way too much effort into this video. This was supposed to be short and quick and easy, but it's not. I'm gonna go. This outro is also a mess, just like this video. I'm out of here. Bye. Yeah, bye.